Hello and welcome back everyone to my channel, that is Cricket Talk with Rahul. So today we are diving into one of the most dramatic moments in recent Test cricket, Stokes Handshake controversy. How Jadeja and Washington Sundar left England begging for the draw at Old Trafford. Let's break down what really happened and why this wasn't a draw, it was a moral win for India. So here is the scene. England had scored 300 run plus lead and India was under immense pressure. Jadeja and Sundar walked in and changed everything. They didn't just block the delivery, they counter-attacked. While England expected India to fold, these two battered like warriors. Then come the twist. Ben Stokes extended hand for handshake before the day was over, trying to call the match draw. Wait, what? England, the proud inventor of Bazball, suddenly wanted to end the game early. Same team that says that we didn't play for draws, now begging for the one. That's where the fan and the former players drew the line. It wasn't just a handshake, it was a symbol of England's ego being shattered. With the full credit where it is due, sat Jadeja with his sword-like bat and Washington Sundar, calm as a wise, stood firm like a wall. Batted season after season, scored 90 plus run each, not against the part-timer but the England best bowler Oaks, Stokes, Archer, Karst. It was a marathon of presence, grit and class. And just when it is looked like both were getting a well-deserved century, England brought on the part-timer spirit, trying to devalue their efforts. But we saw through that Jadeja has already done the hard work. His century and Sundar near century, it was a statement. Now let's come back to the handshake situation. Why so desperate, Stokes? When you are dominating, you didn't hold back. When Rishabh Pant was injured, you didn't stop attacking. But when Jadeja and Sundar refused to give up, you wanted to end the match early. That was not playing hard. That is damage control. Fans call it was a hypocrisy. England, same team that won the World Cup on a boundary count, suddenly cried for the spirit of the game. Come on, man. Jadeja's response, no handshake. And that was the moment when India stood tall. Not just for runs, but for the respect. This wasn't just about cricket. It is about principle. About bowing down on the field or off it. India didn't win the match officially, but we own something far more powerful: pride, honor and the respect of the millions fan. When you fought for every run, every ball and never back down, that is when you know that your team is not just playing, you are representing the nation. England was exposed not by sledgers but the silence, resilience and pure skill. So the question remains, was this a draw? On paper, yes, it is a draw. But in spirit, India won the match. Jadeja and Sundar taught the cricketing world a lesson. We didn't play for survival, we play for the pride. If you agree, hit that like button, subscribe for more bold cricket videos and drop your comment. Jai Hind, see you in the next video.